Hello everybody and welcome to another Workbench update slash hobby haul video. And I'll start with my hobby haul. I picked up this Miniature War Games magazine, and pretty much because it came with this exclusive Carnevale figure. It's the Barnabati, who is one of the patricians, so all dressed up in her masquerade finery. Really nice model, as usual. It's TT Combat, that's what you get. I think I'm going to paint her like this. I do like those colors. I don't have any patricians yet, but of course I'm going to get them because I love that masquerade look. So definitely happy that I got this, and I only got it for that. I don't think I'm going to subscribe to it, although it's a good magazine. I read through almost everything yesterday. You got your there's like some reviews of things, a lot of ads for new products and other like companies. Little tutorial on how to make a cool little cottage. Sorry, it's so close. An Aliens game, not the new one. It's, I think, using old Aliens games. I didn't read that one. A Lion Rampant scenario, some Mexican War of Independence scenarios. There's some ancient stuff, more reviews, painting tutorial on that Barnabati, a big write-up on Carnevale, a scenario for Carnevale. Look at that. Can't wait to have that. Yeah, it's a great magazine. I've stopped collecting in-print magazines like years ago. I have a ton of White Dwarf, and I can't remember the name of the Privateer Press one for War Machines and Hordes, but I have a whole bunch of those in the basement, which I haven't gotten rid of yet. I think I'm going to let my kids flip through them, and they'll see if there's anything worthwhile in any of them, and they'll maybe just get rid of the rest. Yeah, I love in print. I prefer tangible books, although most of my reading are books on CD at this point, because I listen to them in the car. But I do love having these magazines. I do subscribe to War Games Illustrated. It helps that there's a £5 discount at North Star, and I kind of make an order every month or every other month at this point because of Oathmark and Frostgrave and yada yada yada. There is an order coming in. I just ordered the other day. It's not here yet, so it'll be in the next update. Anyway, yeah. So I don't think I'll subscribe to this, but it's cool, and I do actually look forward to looking more. Maybe I'll do the digital subscription and look at it a bit more, because it was fun to read. It was a good read. So if you want this figure, I think you can still order this magazine. She's real nice, great detail, TT Combat excellence. Okay, don't look at this. No, don't look at this yet. I'm not there yet. I got more in my hobby haul. So I made an order from Renedra with my buddy. So we got a bunch of the bases. I think there's 40 in each, right? 10, 20, yeah, 40, 80. I have 120 new bases, and because I ordered, and we both ordered, we split the deal. It's a few bucks off. A bunch of these small trays, and then a bunch of the big trays. I think I have more of these big trays than I need at this point, but it's always good to have more. And if my buddy Scott needs more, I can give him some. But you never know. If we continue to grow our Oathmark armies as we have been so far, we'll probably need these. And then the last thing was this wattle fence. I'm very excited to paint it. I'm going to paint it on the sprue. And it'll be nice to have it out on the table as a bit of a terrain piece. It'll make everything a little bit prettier when we're playing Oathmark, Dragon Rampant, maybe Frostgrave. Oh, Burrows and Badgers, because I'll finally get to that at some point. So yeah, that's going to be cool. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to paint it on the sprue. I'm sure it'll be pretty easy to paint. Give it a prime, give it an undercoat, a bunch of dry brushing maybe, and then done. I don't even know. I doubt it needs a wash. But yeah, it's going to be cool. And if I like it, I'll buy more. And I have those other buildings that I got from Renedra, which I haven't opened yet, but I'll probably maybe put those together, soon, so that next time I play Oathmark, it'll be on the table. Speaking of Oathmark, I did play it with my stepson the other day. He quite enjoyed it. It was a great game. It was close in the end. We played about 700 and something points, 730 to 740, I think. He was humans and halflings, and I was dwarves and goblins, and the orcs that are actually just barbarians and gnolls. No big creatures, no leaders, but it was a great game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm hoping we're going to play again this weekend, because I love the game, and I think he liked it enough that he wants to play. We also played Carnevale, which was nice, but I did say I have to build those buildings, so I think it'll add to the to the enjoyment of the game to have those MDF buildings put together. Oh, speaking of Carnevale, before I move on to the Oathmark stuff, you know, I was going to use the pink foam and with this roller. Now, I pushed really, really hard here, and you can see I kind of scratched in with Exacto Knife, but I pushed really hard, and it didn't come out very strong. The sides came out nicely, and I think it's because this top layer is like thick. It's got like a skin or something that the sides, once they're cut, they don't have. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to do this for the top. I'm going to use the tiles that come with the starter. I'm going to cut them from the water. I'm going to cut pink foam. I actually have a lot of pink foam that is the right size for that, and stick it right on the pink foam. And then on the edges, I will, I think I'm going to do the brick, so I can paint that. Oh, see, that's a no-no. But I'll use the roller, paint, and then I can have bricks on the side, and I'll paint the bricks. And then they'll be, I'll have this like 1 inch, I think that's an inch, right? I'll have the pink foam underneath the cardstock tiles that I've cut, and that'll be that for now. I'm very, very much, again, considering getting the streets of Venice, the MDF streets that TT Combat makes, but I don't like the top of it, and I feel that, like, I could just, again, use the cardstock, but I think I've got all this foam. I think I'm just gonna use that for now. And even if the sides are not painted yet and there's just pink walls on the sides of the canals, that's fine for now. Anyway, Oathmark. So again, I played the game. It was awesome. Very excited to keep going. And as you can see, I have made a lot of progress since I think it was what, 2 weeks ago, I think was my video. So not a ton of progress, but enough. And the last few days I've been working a couple hours, or like an hour at night, maybe a couple hours. Today I'm gonna have a bit more time. I'm taking the day off of all things work related and any responsibilities for home. I might go grocery shopping later, but I'm definitely gonna focus on this stuff right now, and I should go for a walk for some exercise too. But anyway, I've put sand on almost all the bases. I just see a bunch of halflings that don't have sand on their bases. Otherwise, everyone's got sand on their bases. These goblins are not yet primed, neither are the archers, but they've got their sand. The other ones do have paint on their bases, on the sand. Other units are, they've got their sand. The sand is brown, and they've been primed. Other units, like the humans over here, most of them, other than these gray ones, of course, have been painted already, and I've got brown on the bases. I do have to go over again, because you can see there's a bunch of areas that the brown wasn't fully painted on, so I'm going to go back and do that, which is fine. This isn't driving me as nuts as I thought it might, but I am taking it in stages, and I'm not stressing over it. I think these guys are looking better and better. I will, of course, put sand on these trays. I'm just going to do that afterwards. But all these areas in between, I won't put them in the circles, but I will put them here. I might paint the circles brown, but I'm not sure just yet. But I will put sand around so that they're not brown with grass on top of a green tray. These heavy dwarves, I've painted silver, gave them a Nuln oil wash, and then this was my test guy. So I think the warriors are going to look like this with the green. I do have to touch up a bunch. Like, I know I made some errors, and I know when I did the wash, it was a little heavy with the wash, the CPO wash for the browns. So I have to go over some of the silver, fix that up. But I knew I was going to do that anyway. Even after the black wash, I want to have some areas that are a bit dark, and then I'm going to shine up some of these sides. But I like this so far. Oh, yes, of course, he needs a head. I will get him one. And I don't know if my line breakers will also be green. So are all my dwarves going to be green, or am I going to do maybe blue here? I think I might just make them all green and then have my elves in a blue. And then the orcs, or the goblins, can be like dark, like more like grays and brown, like dark browns and blacks. And then the barbarians will be, I don't know, a mix. The way the box has them is in browns as well. But maybe I'll do like lots of browns, but I don't want them to look like these guys. So maybe without the reds, maybe without the greens. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly yet. But I do think I want to put some blue paint on their faces. I think that'll look cool. Very barbarian. The catapult, my cockeyed catapult, its base has paint on it. So I have to paint it, and I'm going to try to paint it up for the October Wargamers Anonymous challenge. It's so cockeyed. Look at that. It's okay from like that angle. Just look at it from that angle. Perfect. Don't look at it from that angle. That's okay. Anyway, so everything is coming along nicely. Loving it. Loving the game. Watching the videos. Of course, there's other things that are pulling me in different directions. Like I've got lots of Rumble Slam to do, Carnevale to do, but this is what I've been focusing on for the most part. So anyway, my next update, hopefully you'll see a lot more paint. I think I should have this little group done, and I can now build more of these guys because I got more trays and more bases. And yeah, all coming along. So thanks for watching, and leave any comments, like, subscribe, do all that other stuff that you'd like to do on YouTube. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.